people lie with their mouths, but their body tells the truth they're terrified to speak. Once you understand these signals, you stop living in confusion. You stop giving people the benefit of the doubt. You stop believing what they say, and you start listening to what their body screams, because the body always screams. Here's the first truth nobody wants to admit. Every person you meet is broadcasting their intentions. Even when they try to hide them, they broadcast fear, attraction, hostility, manipulation, weakness, dominance. And if you don't know how to see it, you walk through the world blind. I'm going to fix that, but be warned, once you learn this, you'll never unsee it. You'll walk into a room and instantly know who is insecure, who is pretending, who is dangerous, and who is quietly waiting to betray you. This is forbidden psychology, and it changes everything. The most revealing body signal is also the smallest. It's called the micro-freeze. When you say something that hits a nerve, a question they didn't expect, a truth they wanted to hide, their body pauses for just a moment. A freeze so fast you almost miss it. Not a big reaction, not a dramatic shift, just stillness. Why? Because the brain panics before the mouth can lie. The micro-freeze is the body saying, I'm exposed. You'll see it in people hiding jealousy, cheating, insecurity, guilt, or hidden motives. The next time someone pauses for that split second after you speak, don't ignore it. You just found their crack. There's a look people give when they view you not as a person, but as an opportunity or a threat. Their head stays still, but their eyes move sharply side to side, scanning, assessing, calculating. This is predator behavior. It's the same micro-pattern animals use before attacking or testing dominance. Most people never notice it. They think the person is just looking around. They're not. They're analyzing your confidence, your posture, your reactions, your weaknesses. If someone gives you the predator glance, they're already deciding how to position themselves around you. This is not observation. This is strategy. If you see it, hold your posture. Don't break eye contact. Don't look away. The moment you do, you lose the frame. People love pretending they're calm, especially manipulators. They'll exaggerate their relaxation just enough to look in control. They'll lean back too much, smirk too confidently, speak a little slower than natural. But the truth leaks in the hands, the jaw, the feet. Those small muscles never lie. Watch for fingers tapping a foot pointing toward the door, a jaw tightening mid-smile, shoulders raised just slightly, shallow breathing. If the body shows stress while the face shows calm, believe the body. The body reveals intention. The face performs it. Most people fear silence. Manipulators weaponize it. They pause right after you speak, not because they're thinking, but because they want you to feel uneasy. You then rush to fill the silence, oversharing, apologizing, explaining, giving them more information than they deserve. Silence is a trap, a psychological chokehold. The one who controls silence controls the conversation. If someone uses silence on you, hold your position. Look at them. Wait. Let them drown in the tension they created. When you stop fearing silence, you become unreadable, unshakable, untouchable. People who want power over you won't attack directly. They'll test your boundaries. They step a little too close, then back away, then step close again. Not to intimidate you, to measure you. Every human has an invisible bubble of personal space. Predatory personalities test how far they can push into yours. If you retreat even slightly, they win. They mark you as submissive. The solution is simple. Stand still. Neutral posture. Zero reaction. You don't move. They move around you. When someone can't shift your position, they lose the psychological advantage. There are 3 types of dangerous smiles. The smile with dead eyes, no warmth, no softness. This isn't friendliness. This is someone masking contempt. The smile that appears too fast, forced, salesman energy. They're trying to hide what they really feel. The smile that disappears too quickly, a flicker, a slip, a glitch in the mask. Smiles are powerful because humans are trained since childhood to trust them. That's why manipulators hide behind them. But the truth is simple. The eyes tell the truth. The mouth just tries to cover it. If the eyes don't smile, walk away. Posture is not about confidence. Posture is about presence. A person who sits or stands with too much stiffness is not confident. They're defensive. A person who slouches excessively is not relaxed. They're insecure. True power shows in minimal movement, calm, controlled, efficient. Watch for these giveaways. Someone constantly adjusting their clothes, insecurity. Someone trying to take up space too deliberately, false dominance. Someone shrinking their shoulders, fear of confrontation. Someone crossing arms or legs too tightly, psychological retreat posture reveals the relationship between the mind and the environment. When someone changes posture suddenly in your presence, it means you triggered the shift. The biggest misconception about body language is this: people aren't trying to deceive you. They're trying to hide themselves from themselves. But the body refuses to cooperate. Every gesture is a confession. Every pause is a disclosure. Every shift of weight is a clue. Once you learn to read these things, you see the world differently. You see who fears you, who envies you, who desires you, who hates you silently, who studies you, who pretends, who plans, who manipulates, who submits. It's all visible, all the time. Most people will never understand this, but you're not like most people. There's a hidden rule behind all dark psychology. The one who can read others holds power. The one who cannot be read holds dominance. You want both. So here's the final piece. Control your face. Control your breathing. Control your shoulders. Control your eye movements. Control your silences. The less your body reacts, the more control you have over the room. When your face reveals nothing, when your posture stays calm, when your eyes move slowly, when you choose silence instead of rushing to speak, people will feel something they can't explain. Pressure, respect, tension, fear, intrigue. They'll know you see through them, but they won't be able to see through you. And that is the highest level of power. Everything you just learned is only the surface. Most manipulation happens long before you ever notice the signs. If you want the full map of how manipulators trap your mind, get the manipulation loop. It shows every phase of the cycle, every tactic they use, and how to shut it down instantly. Check the link below.